I would love to serve my country, and because I think the kind of attitude I have, my body language, I think I would do a better.
You'd be a great cop. You'd be a dancing cop. Have you given anyone these kind of answers? I doubt. These kind of.
No.
No. I hear a lot of people used to think it's one person.
Yes. When I've gone to Hyderabad for a shoot, there's a placard saying Don Bosco.
Oh, good Lord.
There's a car come and they have written Bosco Casper. Y'all will never work in Bollywood. He said you all should be called Bhaskar and Sridhar. It will work. People have taken us for granted because they have tried their best to create a dispute between Bosco-Caesar. When I worked with Sanjay Dutt, Sunil Shetty, when I worked with Sunny Deol, I don't get excited of thinking of MC Hammer or Michael Jackson. Dilip ने क्या किया था यार? वो कुछ भलता ही कर रहा था.
Talk for yourself. I can dance.
Welcome to Creative Talkative with Ketki Tiwari.
Yeah, we're creative and talkative. There's no stopping this. There's no topping this. Time to explain what's in our veins, what's in our minds. Take a peek into these lives. Yeah, we're creative and talkative. There's no stopping this. There's no topping this. Time to explain what's in our veins, what's in our minds. Take a peek into these lives. Let us tell you what we want to say. Not about just getting paid or achieving fame. It's about the everyday blood, sweat and tears, dreams and fears.
Can anyone dance?
Everyone can dance. I think dancing is an expression, so which people fail to understand. Anyone. See, you express yourself when you're drunk, especially when you're drunk.
Right.
So that means you don't know to dance, but you're expressing yourself, right?
Right.
You're happy, you express yourself. You're sad, anger, frustration. I think this comes out in your dance.
Yeah, we
so
dance.
Dancing is an expression.
The saying that dance like no one's watching.
Yes,
That comes from there. Huh?
Yeah.
Right now,
Yes.
more than 200-300 songs later, more than 75 films later.
Yeah.
What is that one thing that you're feeling?
I'm just learning. This is my first step.
Okay.
So, because every project, whether it is small, big, a superstar, or just upcoming star, I don't care. I just care about it's a new lesson, a new chapter, and I want to still give in more because I think this is just the first step.
How beautiful. Growing up, like parents used to put us all in dance classes. If you're a girl, then you're put in either Kathak or Bharatnatyam.
Yeah.
And if you're a guy, then you're not put in a dance class only.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're put in karate or whatever, it is, football. So how did your love at first sight for dance happen?
I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. So I grew up, listening to it. That time the televisions were the thing to have in the house.
Yeah.
I come from a very poor family, so I never had a TV. So we used to go to neighbor's house.
Correct.
So I used to watch that. I looked at them and how they dance, MC Hammer. And I said, I also want to dance. There used to be annual days in school. So, of course, then I was interested and I took part, and people started appreciating that you can really move, you have the grace and the style. I'm like, okay, theek hai. Girls were also giving me little bhav in school, so that became like a edge.
I think between Caesar and me, it is two friends. बड़ा simple इसका ये है, two friends who've met in school, played football together. One fellow saved the team and one fellow made the team win. So Caesar was a goalkeeper, he used to save goals. I was a striker, I used to score goals. So this was the connection, and I think that has stayed back for us for life.
And then I got introduced to Bosco. He was 1 year junior to me. He was quite eager also to dance, and do some things. and he was a football player with me in my team. He did fashion shows and dancing, fillers, and we started getting gifts.
Correct.
We used to do Pepe Jeans ka fashion show dancing.
Acha.
And they used to give us free hoodies, free jeans, so we were quite excited.
Yeah.
Bosco and I decided to take part in a All India Dance Championship, and we won the first place in all three categories,
okay.
duet, solo, and from there it became then, I think Farah Khan noticed, and she called Bosco and me to take part in 36th Annual Filmfare Awards. We were totally excited as we came to know what is choreography exactly. I'm the only son, as in 3 sisters and me. So mother said, you need to work to finish your education. So I applied for a job in Muscat as a F&B manager.
Yes,
because
this is the story of the flight that you never took.
Yeah. So I applied for a job, I got an appointment letter, and then I went to meet Bosco. I said, Bosco, I think I'll be going. I still remember, and he said, just give me, some time, wait for it. I said, wait for what? He said, wait, let's see. And I waited, and that week, only next week, we had gone to meet Rageshwari. We had left the tape, and then we went the next day, after 2 days, and we waited. We were leaving, and some guy called, and he said, who are you all? He said, Bosco and Caesar. I said, okay, I'm Rishabh. I said, okay, hello. I'm Rageshwari's brother. What happened? I said, no, sir, we were waiting and blah, blah, blah. He said, come to the office. And he said, I'm planning our next video. I said, we were not planning to do the music video with you. We were planning to do shows with you. We chatted for 1-2 hours, and we left. He said, okay. We left from there. While coming back, we get a message on the pagers that call back. This is Rishabh. We called, and he said, y'all are doing the music video. Come and meet me tomorrow. We went, but I said, Bosco, we don't know anything about camera. We don't know anything about choreography in terms of movies or music videos. So he said, don't worry, we'll see now what it is. We'll tell him the truth. We went, we told him, and he said, don't worry, I'll teach you. And that's how the journey started. When we were shooting Rageshwari's video, Oishawa, Prahlad Kakkad, he happened to be in that studio. He came on the set, he said, wow, beautiful choreography. Who was choreographer? So Rishabh said, these two guys. Oh, these two monkeys? I said, yes. So, okay. And he said, okay, now listen, what y'all are doing next week? I said, nothing, sir. He said, there's a commercial with Rahul Dravid, Azharuddin, Sachin Tendulkar. Would you all be interested, Kingfisher? I said, Pepsi? I said, yeah. And that's how our commercial journey on that day started, and it was a kickstart to our career. Music videos, we completed around 300-400 music videos. The top was Ho Gayi To Balle Balle, Kaata Laga, you name it, Lift Kara De. I think music videos were the, and then
that was the beginning. Imagine if you would have taken that flight out.
Yeah, today I would be somewhere with a
wearing
big
all those gold
chain,
chains and all.
with a big stomach, having a beer at the Goa somewhere.
What is the difference between a dancer and a choreographer?
Choreographers are very creative in terms of creating things. In terms of whether they are small, whether they are movie choreographers, music video, real choreographers, when they create out of nothing, when it becomes hit, that is more creativity in terms of choreography. And choreography is not about dancing.
It's more conceptual, right?
Exactly. So when you say choreographer, people have misunderstood, especially the new generation. Then मैंने 2 step के लिए मैं choreographer हो गया. No, it is not like that. It is, you need to understand simplicity of the light,
Yeah.
costume,
Correct.
the body language of a actor,
Yeah.
whether it is a girl or a boy or an auntie or an uncle, when you're choreographing them, you need to understand. You can't get excited and say, I'll do this kind of steps and this difficult steps and make my choreography look nice.
So when you are briefed, how does the director, explain his point of view, or do they just completely leave it to you? What happens?
Depends now. Like, for example, you have interviewed Nitesh sir.
Yeah.
His characters are very strong. So he gives me a brief on the characters. That A character is this, B character is this.
Correct.
You can't go away from the character. Sushant, for example, we did a movie with. So Sushant was playing a old guy and a young guy in that song what we did. Now he has a particular character in the movie. We don't go away from the character. Of course it's a music video, it's a item song.
Yeah.
Then the characters don't matter.
Correct,
they
correct.
can do whatever they want, dancing, glamour. So we depend on how the director wants it. Once we do the choreography, we give around 2 or 3 options for the hook, like the signature step.
Correct.
And the director says, this is nice, what do you like? He always will ask me, what do you prefer? I will tell him that this is my favorite. Now you decide between this. And then we take a call.
Then you take it. Do you think it's better to work with a very good dancer or with someone who's a non-dancer?
When I worked with Sanjay Dutt, when I worked with, say, Sunil Shetty, when I worked with Sunny Deol, I don't get excited of thinking of MC Hammer or Michael Jackson. I think about making it easy and making it groovy and making it more stylized for them.
Correct.
I think when we did Das Bahane with Abhishek Bachchan, I think he became the biggest hip hopper in town.
Correct, of course.
So, but he's not a great dancer. Suppose it's Shahid Kapoor, suppose it's Hrithik Roshan. If they have an issue with a step, that it's not looking nice on their body, it's not, coming.
Yeah.
Of course I'll change it because
Correct.
Hrithik and Shahid or Tiger for that matter, they make the song look better. Hrithik doing it for Ghungru. Ghungru is a simple step. Pathaan is a simple step.
Yeah, but when you see him dancing, it's like
Exactly, he's a
poetry
Greek
in motion.
god.
Correct.
And Khan Saab, Pathaan, I think he's killed it.
He's got that
Yeah.
inherent suave. Has it ever happened to you sometime that you have not been able to crack anything? Okay, deadline hai, all of us, no?
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. And abhi kuch nahi mil raha hai, acha chalo, you've seen something very abid. You've seen, someone washing clothes on the way and said, chalo, this can become a step. So has it, has something like that happened with you?
Many times.
Yeah?
I think, as I told you, where I come from, I used to stay in Jhoome, which is it's called Gautan. So there were houses there. We used to have processions on the road, the wedding procession. So whether you're drunk or not, you're doing some weird stuff on the road. And all my friends, whether they are, whether it is Ganpati Visarjan, we are doing the weirdest stuff. So I think that used to inspire me, and I used to be in my mind. So I used to remember, Dilip ने क्या किया था यार?
अच्छा,
वो कुछ भलता ही कर रहा था, भलता ही कर रहा था. तो भलता ही is going to be fabulous. So, like for example, Shahid Kapoor song Agal Bagal is a
Correct.
it is a bhalta hi step.
All the award-winning dance numbers that you guys have done, whether
Yes.
it is Kala Chashma
Yes.
or whether it is now Pathaan,
Yes.
the most recent, and then there is Senorita, and I've heard you guys say multiple times that that's one of your favorite.
Yeah, of course, of
you
course,
know.
of course.
But what happens when you're doing a dance choreography for a song like Gala Gudiya, where there are not only non-dancers, but it's all like one shot, and it has to look like they're having a good time, choreographed or no.
See, Galla Goria is one of our best songs what we have done
It's a
technically
fabulous.
also.
It's one of my personal favorites.
So many actors, so many dancers, assistants, Bosco and me both being there. The Steadicam operator guy who cracked it, he was a Spanish guy.
Oh,
could not speak English and neither understood Hindi.
maybe that's why.
The challenging part was I told him that I'll be counting the full song. Camera, sound, 5, 6, 7, action. But this time it was sound and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So whenever my voice used to go up, I used to tell him that the artist is about to approach on your right or left, and I would guide him. And he understood that, and it was a superb experience. I think Senorita is a right answer to your question. We have Abhay Deol, we have Farhan Akhtar, and we have Hrithik Roshan. We have all the stages.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Abhay Deol, Farhan Akhtar, Hrithik Roshan, hands down, Senorita would be my ever best.
Have you given anyone these kind of answers? I doubt. In these kind of...
No.
No. Tell me something about your relationship with Bosco.
We started dancing together, we became partners. I think he's the reason that I became a choreographer. I would not meet my wife, Alvina, who was Bosco-Caesar's chief assistant. Till now, she's my chief assistant. Bosco and my relationship has seen more ups and downs than anyone else, than in marriage. We have understood what it takes to have a friend. Our relationship has gone much stronger, matured. We understand each other, we criticize each other, we abuse each other. We have never fought. I think we have just argued. We have, we have disagreed about many things. I think we disagree about everything. So, which makes us more, comfortable with each other, because I know that he's seeing through me, and I'm seeing through him. He's the brother who I never had. He's the younger brother who I love. He's the younger brother who I respect. I think he's super talented.
Bosco-Caesar are two different people. It's not my surname. Yes, I might be the most talkative one, but Caesar is the most intelligent one. He'll probably have emotions more than me. But I can cry at the drop of my hat, and Caesar will have his emotions solid. As individuals, we could just keep ranting, but I don't think so we will let anybody talk bad about any of us. So I don't think so Caesar will hear anything bad about me, or I will hear anything bad about Caesar. We will both be protective about our friendship that way, and as individuals.
People have misunderstood Bosco-Caesar. People have misused Bosco-Caesar. People have taken us for granted because they have tried their best to create a dispute between Bosco-Caesar. But I think whatever the rift is, I think we know
Your relationship
each other.
is beyond
there.
that.
Beyond that. We say, okay, wow, very good. Yeah. Superb.
I celebrate his work, he celebrates my work. I have an opinion, or I would tell him about what is right, what is wrong, and so will he have that opinion about me. Friends, as partners, we've worked. We just want to be an example to this film industry. That even if it's not necessary that you have to be together to celebrate your glory, you can still be individuals and celebrate each other. So I think that is where I'd like to rest this. It's a journey that we've both have had, and you like two friends, right? So I don't think so two friends can ever will have difference of opinion, but eventually it's friendship that will stay back.
Hope you had as much fun listening as we did talking. Do subscribe for updates on our upcoming episode Like, share, and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as creativetalkative.com. That's creative with a K.